From the surface of the water, a predator lurks. It's like a scene in a movie as the fin emerges. This 8-foot carnivore begins to accelerate. However, in this situation, the predator is not the shark. The predator is the boat behind it with a bunch of shark fishers, aiming to take its fins. They lure it onto the boat, take the most valuable parts of the shark, its fins, and then once satisfied with their harvest, they dump the dying shark overboard as it sinks down into the ocean, dying. Though once considered a mark of status, shark finning has become a multi-billion-dollar business that is driving these animals to extinction. However, there is not a lot of laws put in place that can do anything about this. Like all ecological systems, sharks play a very critical role in helping to maintain the population of fish throughout the world. They protect important breeding grounds, they make sure populations of prey are under control, and they allow for the ecosystems to stay balanced. In this presentation, I hope to educate you on how the practice of shark finning came about, the damage that it has caused our oceans, and the current laws that do nothing to protect these essential creatures. To start off, I believe it is very important to review the shark's role in the ecosystem and how they keep the balance. Sharks are apex predators and a keystone species. What this means is that the shark is at the top of the food chain, and because of this, it keeps a lot of prey species populations under control. It allows for them to not explode like the purple sea urchins on the west coast have in recent years. They are also a keystone species. A keystone species essentially means that if they were removed from their ecosystems would go into utter turmoil and would not function the way that they should. Because of this, sharks are very, very important to these ecosystems in the ocean. And the impact that these ecosystems have on humans is the fact that a lot of our food sources from the oceans come from these ecosystems, and sharks are what keeps these ecosystems balanced and safe. Where shark finning came from, however, is another story. Shark finning originated in Asia, particularly China, where these fins were harvested for soups. Shark fin soup was supposed to have, or claimed to have benefits, though this was not proven. Rather than having benefits, it actually had its drawbacks. One of these drawbacks would be the fact that shark fins are pure cartilage, which means that the soup itself has no nutritional value outside of the other ingredients included. On top of this, shark meat is known to carry neurotoxins in it, which is harmful to the body, and the exact opposite of what was believed to come from these soups, being longer lifespans, making the consumers stronger, having virility, and other benefits, which were proved to be false. The impact that shark finning has on a lot of different factors is very strong, and there are a lot of harsh consequences. One of the impacts it has in the ecosystem is that a lot of the ecosystems that they're from are being damaged. Shark finning is impacting health, as consuming shark fins and foods that shark fins are a part of are actually harmful to the body or have no nutritional benefit at all. As well as this, the laws that are put in place don't do enough to stop the finning. For example, a lot of the laws that are put in place globally have loopholes, meaning that in some cases you're not allowed to fin sharks out at sea. The loophole to this is that a lot of fishermen will put the sharks onto their boats, keep them alive until they reach the shore, and then kill them and take their fins there. Meaning that the shark finning practice in this case is not stopped, it is not slowed, it is merely given an inconvenience. And there needs to be more done to stop this inhumane practice. And one of the things that we could do is raising awareness of this issue, of this practice, and how terrible it is. Contacting government officials, wanting changes of these policies, protesting, signing petitions, things like that. It's really imperative that something be done about this inhumane act, and soon, before it is too late for these majestic carnivorous creatures, and the damage done becomes irreversible. This issue is truly a ticking time bomb, and there's no telling how quickly the consequences may get worse.